If you want to check out different content from myself, I've just set up a second channel where I'm going to post fitness and things. The link for that will be in the description. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Norwich City career mode. This will be the new time slot for this series. I have my reasons. They are sort of behind the scenes stuff, but what it will allow me to do is actually play a little bit more career mode games, so we can get a little bit more done than what we normally do. So this is not the first episode where we'll get more done. Tomorrow will be, I think. But either way, we have Sheffield United, and Gravenberch pops up with I would say a rare goal. But keep watching, because you never know when Gravenberch will pop up with another goal. My days, does he pop up with another goal? It's not really an important goal. It's icing on top of a cake, but you won't want to miss it. I was onside there with Barco, and I snapped at it thinking that he would be offside. Proves you should just play to the whistle. Sheffield United mounted probably... I mean, that was probably their closest attack that they... Well, the closest they came during an attack. They weren't very forthcoming at all. They were more than happy to hold it in the middle and then just defend. Barco gets in here, does score this time, but unfortunately now he is offside. So it is what it is. We're right at the end of the game here. This again is probably the closest Sheffield United came in the second half. Ball played in and it's easily defended by Simakan. And then we just get it out. It's simple stuff, but it's really nice to see that we can play it out from the back that way. And all of a sudden we're on the left-hand side and able to go forward. But that game finishes 1-0. Gravenberch with the only goal of the game. He wins us the 3 points. And then we go into our next game, rainy day at Carrow Road, and we host Liverpool. Now, Liverpool are a team, as you very well know, that I don't fear in this game. I don't know why. They've made a few changes. Laruzzi in at left back, Tolisso signed, Fabian signed, Corona has signed. They've got a couple of other players on the bench as well that are brand new to the squad. I'm not quite sure what has happened to Alisson because Adrian is in goal. But like I said, they're just a team that I don't fear in FIFA. They leave a lot of gaps at the back. They're not very good at defending. They are essentially like Bristol, or, you know, bottom of the league Bristol right now, right? They're like playing against them, only you know they can attack, whereas Bristol can't. But even though what's about to happen happens, I wasn't worried. So Fabinho plays a decent ball. It's an unbelievably good strike, and it's a good goal. And they go 1-0 up. And even at 1-0 down, I'm not too worried. We're knocking it around well. Cyprian plays a good ball into Jonathan David, lashes one past Adrian, and that is 1-1. And as quickly as we've given up the goal, we've scored one. So we are back on level terms. We are playing Chevalier in goal instead of Tim Krul. And I did against Sheffield United as well. The mistake that Tim Krul made against Everton, where he punched it back out to Andre Gomez, who then just pinged it back at him, that, well, it wasn't the final straw, but that has made me think that Chevalier deserves a little bit more in terms of starting 11 game time. He could have saved that, and I think Tim Krul probably would have done. We go 2-1 behind, but again, not worried. Kubo turns his man, gives it to Rafael Leao, who then lashes one at the goalkeeper. Poor effort, really, straight at him. And maybe should have looked to drag it back there. But second half, 2-1 down, and then we turn it on a little bit. Ball played around the outside to Aarons. He's looking to play it back on the inside. I think the chance is gone at this point. We're sort of applying a little bit of pressure. Get the ball back in. Barco there onside. Lashes one past Adrian. And we are now 2-2. With half an hour to go, don't ask me what happened, but it was floodgates. We turned it on and we just absolutely smashed it second half. Half an hour left on the clock. We take the lead 3-2, and then it's counter-attack United all the way. Or counter-attack City, I should say, because we are Norwich City. Ball played back into the path of Jonathan David, who seals the 3 points to make it 4-2. Remember when I said, stay tuned because you're not going to want to miss this Gravenberch goal? And it wasn't a winner, but it is nice icing on the cake. You're about to watch it. Bang. What a goal that is from Gravenberch. He's, I think, 75 rated now. We will watch a replay, don't worry. I know you want to see that again. I don't know why. 4-2 up, game's done. Thought, why not? And that's why. I mean, wow. Why not indeed? What a finish. Game finishes 5-2. We have absolutely obliterated Liverpool. They took the lead twice. I wasn't worried, didn't panic, and then just smashed it. And I do not fear playing Liverpool in this game. They are not difficult to break down. They come at you with such force and intensity that it's just easy to pick apart. Up next, we visit St. Mary's. They haven't really made that many changes to their starting 11 either. They've brought in Loren, but apart from that, I didn't really see anyone new there. Cyprian comes back in with Sangar. I think I just saw Baron Atea starting. Sangar takes the ball from the Southampton central midfield player, plays it up to Rafael Leao. Barco back to Leao, and then bang, across goal, good save, comes back in, and it goes out for a corner. Very, very close. We are starting games with a high intensity now. I've started... It's not gegenpress, but we are pressing a lot more. Rafael Leao does really well there, bursts into the space, comes back, plays it into Jonathan David, who cannot stop scoring at the moment, left-footed this time, into the back of the net to make it 1-0. And that's it, the game finished 1-0. I'm joking, it didn't. There are a lot of goals in this one. And the next one actually comes for Southampton. Ball played into the area, and there's absolutely nothing Chevalier can do about that. I'm not going to blame him at all. No goalkeeper in FIFA would have saved that. It was point blank, down, headed into the ground, and that's just an unbelievably difficult header or shot to save. Fortunately, Barco restores our 2-1 lead about 5 minutes after we conceded the goal. We're approaching half-time here. Jonathan David link up with Barco, comes back to him here, and we really should have scored. Great save from the goalkeeper, but he should have scored, and it should be dead and buried by now. We should be 3-1 up. We're into the second half, and our intensity does not let up, and we are going for it. Jonathan David gets into a good position here, goes for goal, and it's just wide. I just feel so much better with this team now. We are free-flowing when it comes to attacking football. The defence is getting better and better all the time. Barco gets a good opportunity inside the penalty area, plays a very ambitious ball across to Rafael Leao, and he's there to score. I didn't think the ball would make it, to be fair. I thought, well, I'm just going to hit this and hope. And he got it spot on. Great goal. Greenwood, look at this from Greenwood. Goes one way, then goes the other way, sends the defender back in, and it's typical. It's a typical Greenwood finish, and that's why we're not going to look to sign him once he goes back from our 2-season loan to Manchester United, because he's just not consistent enough. Here he is again, in, on goal, and he hits the post. Rafael Leao will not turn that down, and he scores to make it 4-1. Greenwood had 2 golden opportunities since coming on to score, and he fluffed them both. Hitting the post is, you know, it's harsh, it's a little bit, well, you know, could have gone either way, but at the same time, 2 point-blank efforts to score, and he's missed them both. That puts us in 6th with 5 games to go. Tomorrow, we will see where we finish. Will we manage to clinch 4th? Will we clinch 5th? Will we drop down and end up being 7th or 8th? Who knows? It all hangs in the balance. Next up, Manchester City. I am looking forward to it. They are gunning for the title. They're only 2 points behind Spurs. Man United have played a game more than everybody else. So there's all to play for with 5 games to go. If you have enjoyed this episode, do me a favour and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.